If I could have everybody's attention for just a moment, if you could stop saying hello to all your friends, this is very important. We're here today to honor a very special person. Those of us that played polo have known Tony for many years. He was one of the bright spots on the polo field. He never went out there to play against a more friendly, good-humored guy. And we're here today to contribute to his ongoing rehabilitation and health care. If you've been coming out here over the years, you've probably seen Tony play out here. He was a regular. And but we're here today to honor Tony. It was one of the saddest days in my career when I got news of his terrible paralyzing accident. And so we are all turning out, opening our hearts and checkbooks for Tony to defray as much as possible the bills that such an injury incurs. I've watched Tony every year. He is improving. It was touch and go in the beginning year or two, but his attitude, his good humor, his joy of life is becoming more and more evident. So it's a pleasure to be here with everybody. Thank you for coming. It looks like we've got a full house, and we are seeking contributions. I would just urge all of you to make a contribution on this wonderful day. You're going to enjoy some great polo, and I just ask you to open your hearts and dig as deeply as you can to help this wonderful former polo colleague of ours. Thank you very much.
The Team Up for Tony USPA 4-Goal Masters Cup event and broadcast is presented by US Polo ASSN. Thank you to US Polo ASSN, the official apparel brand of the United States Polo Association, for their support this season at Oak Brook. To learn more about the brand and the sport of polo, visit uspolo.org. Lithoprint. At Lithoprint Incorporated, we deliver creative marketing solutions and help your brand and business grow. With years of experience in print and marketing, we use the latest design and production to bring your ideas to life. Lithoprint is committed to making it easier for you to order print. So contact us today to discuss your specific needs, and with a personal touch, our excellent service will ensure that the task of managing your printed materials is greatly simplified. Hinsdale Living. Hinsdale Living is an exclusive lifestyle publication for Hinsdale, Oak Brook, and the surrounding communities. With 60,000 readers monthly, Hinsdale Living features portraits of local residents and extensive coverage of social functions and lifestyle trends. The Oak Brook Polo Club would like to thank all of our 2020 season sponsors and partners for their continued support.
So to start off, everybody, Oak Brook Polo is thrilled to host the 4th annual Team Up for Tony benefit and polo charity tournament for our friend and teammate Tony Sekira. In early June 2017, during a solo stick and ball practice, unfortunately Tony suffered a devastating spinal cord injury that has left him thus far paralyzed below his shoulders. As a result, Tony will always have to rely on 24/7 nursing care. Today's event will host at first the 4-Goal Masters Cup, which will be a 4-tucker match in front of us, followed by an 8-goal Sportsmanship Cup featuring local and out-of-state teams and players. As Jim just mentioned, proceeds collected from the benefit match will be given to the Sekira family for the care of Tony Sekira and intensive therapy. Cash and check donations will be collected at the polo match. So as you can see, everybody, Courtney Hall there in that fine-looking red Mercedes-Benz. Courtney Hall is the host of NBC Chicago's new lifestyle show, Chicago Today, which airs Friday mornings at 11:30 on NBC5. She grew up living in both Downers Grove and Oak Brook, and previously worked as an anchor for the WGN Morning News and CLTV. Before making her way back to Chicago, Courtney was a news anchor and feature reporter in Orlando, Florida, and a producer at Bloomberg News in New York City. When Courtney is not on your television, you can find her as the in-arena host for the Chicago Bulls, hosting an audience of 21,000 basketball fans at the United Center. All right, everybody, as is traditional for polo matches, we are going to sing our national anthem, sung today by Alondra Ariola.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets are regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, thank you, Alondra Ariola, for our national anthem this afternoon. Thank you. All right, a quick announcement of our players here. We're going to welcome Brinker Hill Farm. I think this is the first time a lot of these players have played at the Oak Brook Polo Club here. So if you'd like to circle your pony, Kelsey Roberts playing in the #1 spot for Brinker Hill Farm. Husband R.J. Roberts playing in the #2 spot here today. Beg your pardon, he's got a #3. Sorry, I called ahead, but go ahead, R.J. Looks like in the #2, wearing a #2 shirt, Christian Asanea. Played for Texas A&M once upon a time. Welcome to Chicago. And at the back, big hitter himself in the #4 spot, Pedro Magnon, everybody. All right. Welcome to Elk Grove Stroke San Filippo team playing in the white today. In the #1 spot, that looks like Courtney Rose. Welcome to Oak Brook. In the #2 spot, who is that? Roween Ruffian. Welcome to Oak Brook again. #3 big hitter in the light blue cap, that's Lindor Novicio Corvalan from Argentina. And at the back himself, big hitter, Adam Kaminsky, everybody, playing in the #4 spot for Elk Grove here this afternoon in the white. Two umpires, Jack Murphy and Eddie Martinez, in the black and white. They're here to blow the whistle and keep it all safe and playable. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Oak Brook Polo, August 30th. Very happy to see so many people out here in support of Tony Secure.
Caregiver, I might add. I want to thank you all for coming out today to support him in this way. Tony has a passion for polo that will never die. And he wishes he could be on the field, but he is enjoying the scenery. We want a special thank you to the Oak Brook Polo Club, and especially Dan O'Leary and Jim Drury over there, and all of the players that have participated in these tournaments this week. There's as many people as are here watching it takes to put this all on. And every single one of them is very important to the operation. So we thank them all, and we thank you for your contributions. Let's have a good game. Be safe, everyone. Thank you.
Here we go, everybody. The start of our four-chucker, four-goal match. First out, it is Christian. Christian playing the number 2 spot for Brinker Hill. He's first one out on that nice little chestnut with a white face. In comes Lindor, pushes him across and out of the play. Lindor has the ball. Lindor tapping it forward out of traffic. He's trying to turn on it, but Christian won't let him. Then Christian picks up the play and moves it forward out of traffic. Lindor picks it up himself and sends it towards the boards. Lindor on his own, throws it up, looking for somebody to pass to. Lindor just dribbles it along here. He's looking for white players to hit it. There's Adam Kaminsky running up towards the middle on his own. Lindor comes again. Lindor cuts it into the inside. Lindor still pushing, but Christian is giving him heat. Lindor strokes one up over the top of everybody, heading nicely towards the goal. In comes Adam Kaminsky. One more shot required. Kaminsky, and you can finish it off. And everybody puts on the brakes as all the divots come up there. Wow, that field is pretty soft down there. And out of play. Okay, off the back line, it is Brinker Hill. Pedro Magnon hits the ball off the back line. Pedro takes it anti-clockwise. Notice everybody is right-handed in this game, so generally speaking, this game will go anti-clockwise. It doesn't have to. It just is a little bit easier if you're all hitting on the right-hand side of your horse. Okay, nice backhand there from Rowan back towards the middle. Who picks it up first? It is Christian Asanea. Christian taps it forward out of traffic, then does a nice backhand towards teammates, but no one to pick it up. RJ races up, but he's closely watched by Lindor. Lindor Corvalan, 4-goal player from Argentina. Lindor has the play, then cuts it round to the right. Lindor still pushing it, then changes direction and cuts it back in towards the right. He still has the play. RJ can't do anything at this point. He has to clear. It is Lindor. Lindor has the play. Nice solid one straight up the middle to Rowan. Rowan, get that horse into a canter soon. You can get to the goal. In comes Courtney. Courtney Rose grabs it and sends a nice one towards the goal. Rolling, rolling, rolling. One more from Court. Oh, and it gets hit out to the side. Nice save there by Christian. Christian gets called off by Pedro. Pedro has the play. In comes Kaminsky, says, thanks very much. I'll take that back, and we'll send it back towards the goal. Then Pedro says, no problem. I'll play you for the miss. Does so and clears it. Pedro picks it up. Pedro, four-goal player, I believe, playing for Brinker Hill today. Brinker Hill. Pedro slows it up on the boards. Brings it up to the halfway point. Then decides to open it up. Sends it over the top of the beach. He can't quite reach Kelsey there. In comes Christian. Christian picks it up on his near side and heads a strong one towards the goal. Christian pushing hard towards the goal. It's looking good. One more required. I'm waiting for that flag. And up it goes, folks. Put your hands together there. Brinker Hill Farm in the dark blue. Christian Asanea, first goal of the afternoon. Put your hands together, 1-0 in favor of Brinker Hill. All right, back to the middle we go. In goes the ball, first out, Corvalan. Corvalan taps it across the beach. Corvalan still has it, slows on it, thinking about turning around, then pushes it forward. Christian has to clear. Corvalan still has it. Lindo Corvalan taps it onto his right-hand side, waiting to see who's going to pass it to. Leans off, puts up a nice big lob shot there, looking for Adam Kaminsky. Adam Kaminsky sees it but can't get on that line. First back, Pedro Magnon. Pedro taps it forward. He wants to bring it back this way. Pedro just dribbles it through Rowan. Pedro still has the play, cuts it in towards the middle. Then takes it right, tells his players, get up front. Here comes Kelsey. Boom, knocks a big one up over the halfway point. Christian says, shall I take this or you, Kelsey? Christian says, I'll go get it. Courtney Rose right beside him to ride him off. In comes Christian, goes for the near side shot, pushes it along. He was the one who scored the last goal. Ball still rolling. In comes Ruin. Ruin's got to hope it rolls over the back line and we get a hit in. Nope, didn't quite make it. So Corvalan picks it up. Lindor dribbles it forward. Oh, look at the schooled horsemanship on that pony. Lindor still has it. Then cuts it back in towards the inside. Clears it out. Passes it up to Courtney on the big gray. Courtney has the line. Then she's closely watched by Pedro. Pedro pushes her over, plays for the miss. Then taps around to the right. Pedro has the play. Pedro for Brinker Hill. Tapping it out of the sky. Here comes Pedro. One more required and he could sink it. Still pushing it forward, but ooh, there is Corvalan standing on the line. Unfortunately, two other players coming down the same line. Let's see what the umpires call here. So this is an open goal for Brinker Hill. Unfortunately, San Filippo in white fouled. Took the advantage away from the blue team. So blue team now get, if they hadn't been fouled, they probably would have got the goal towards in the goal mouth. So they get a free shot at the goal. Here we go, Kelsey Roberts. Kelsey leans out. Nice strong worm burner towards the goal. Up goes the flag there. Put your hands together, everybody. Kelsey Roberts' first goal of the afternoon here at the Oakbrook Polo Club. And second goal for the team now, 2-0 in favor of Brinker Hill Farm. So back to the middle they go. Remember, we change sides in polo each time you score, so blue just scored on the south goal. They come back to the middle. They now are heading towards the north goal. First out, RJ Roberts races after it, but he's closely watched by Adam Kaminsky, who puts in the hook. RJ takes another stab at it, can't get it. In comes Corvalan. He picks it up in defense and takes it back the other way. Corvalan catching that ball out of the air. He's on his own. Boom, knocks a strong one up towards the halfway, but he's closely watched by Pedro. Pedro chasing him down here. Pedro comes in for the big backhand. Boom, knocks a nice defensive backhand. Tail shot, we'll call that back into the beach. First run, RJ Roberts picks it up nicely. Oh, nice pass there. RJ takes off, but Corvalan right on his tail here. RJ Roberts still racing towards it. He's got to do some work on the near side. He gets it. One more shot and he could finish it off. He does the near side shot under the horse's neck, and no, out of play and wide. Okay, we got 1 minute and 24 seconds here. Lindor, Corvalan for San Filippo in the white. Oh, goes for the big shot, goes over the top of it. Boy, look at him put the brakes on that pony and head the other way. Then cuts it across his own goal. Says enough of this, let's go. Corvalan on his own. Corvalan drives it into the boards there. Christian playing a nice defensive play there, and the number 2 on his back, he gets called off by Pedro. Pedro has the play. Nice strong shot towards the goal. Looking good, it's rolled. And up goes the flag there. Pedro Magnon. Nice goal there. Third goal for Brinker Hill Farm here in the dark blue. Playing a very strong chucker. 3 goals up versus 0 San Filippo. All right, folks, we're going to call that chucker. That's what we call a period of play in polo. So that's the end. The players are going to go off the field, get themselves a new fresh pony, get a quick drink of water themselves, and we'll be back. in goes the ball there for our second chuck. A nice back shot there from Kelsey Roberts. First back. Lindor Kovalan with the blue cap. Lindor, 4-goal player, plays a lot of good polo here at the Oakbrook Polo Club for the San Filippo team this year. Lindor catches that ball out of the beach, but Pedro Mannion chasing him down there, trying to ride him off and get the play himself. In comes Kovalan. Pedro steals it. Oh, nice steal there from Brinker Hill. It is Pedro, leans out, tries to get the second shot, but doesn't quite get it. In comes Lindor. Lindor gets it, pulls it out of the beach. Then Adam Kaminsky picks it up and knocks it forward, passes it up a little bit more. Then Pedro picks it up onto the near side, takes it towards the boards. Watch out, folks, so his horse is heading towards you there on the north side. It's Pedro. Pedro turns it around. Adam Kaminsky not giving it away. Pedro picks it up. Pedro taps it forward, looking for his plays, tells RJ to get up front, and he sends it. Boom, nice big shot there, places it up there to Kelsey. Hits Kelsey's horse. Here comes Kelsey for her first shot. Kelsey comes up, leans out, hits it. Oh, nice hook there. Defensive play by Roween. That is perfectly legal. In comes RJ to chase it up. Kelsey has another shot. In comes Roween again and hooks her. Yep, perfectly defensive and legal play. If you are going to hit the ball, the opponent can come along and hook your stick. Very effective defensive play and very frustrating for the player who thought they were about to hit that ball 60 yards forward. Here we go. Lindor picks it up on the halfway point, sends it up to, trying to look for Roween, but first back goes to defense. It's Pedro. Pedro in the blue. Pedro playing the number 4 spot for blue. Turns left, dribbles it around. Roween just giving him, trying to hook him again, just like he did Kelsey, but can't get him. Pedro leans out for the big shot. Oh, he knows Roween's right there, so he's not going to take it. Finally, Roween gives up. Then Pedro sends it up to RJ. RJ and Kelsey. RJ on his own. RJ heading nicely towards the goal. In comes Adam Kaminsky. It's RJ, pulls across and knocks a nice one towards the goal. It's looking good. Up goes the flag there. Nice goal there. RJ Roberts this time. It looks like everybody's sharing nicely on the blue team. RJ Roberts, his first goal of the afternoon. And that brings him up 4-0 in favor of Brinker Hill. Back in play. Who's got it? It is Lindor Kovalan. Lindor and Christian. Then in comes Pedro. Pedro comes in to hook him too. They slowed him down, but at the same time caused the whistle.
Beyond Shades is your exclusive Hunter Douglas gallery. Our Hunter Douglas window fashions provide beauty, safety, and functionality at the sound of your voice or the touch of a button. Beyond Shades will help you find the perfect Hunter Douglas solution for every window. Call for your free design consultation and take advantage of this special offer today. Beyond Shades for Hunter Douglas. Beautiful window fashions with impeccable service and the best value.
Well, if the team in white had not been fouled or had an infringement on the play, they would have got the ball to at least 60 yards within the goal mouth. So because they lost that advantage, they now get a free shot from the 60-yard mark defended. Lindor Kovalan leans out, strokes a nice big one up over the top of everybody, but goal judge says it went wide and left. So no goal, score still stands 4-0 in the middle of the second chucker here. So off the back line, Pedro Mannion. Pedro dribbles it up 10 yards, then releases it, sends it up looking for Christian with the number 3 on his back. No, that's RJ Roberts. He gets called off by Christian. Christian goes for it. Horse puts on the brakes. Almost topples over the top there. He didn't expect that horse to stop so fast. Unfortunately, he stopped right on the line, crossing it, which was Lindor's play. So Lindor in the whites, white shirt, light blue cap, gets a free shot from that infringement point. Here he comes. Umpire shots play. Here we go. Lindor has it again. Eager for a goal here on this first half of this 4-goal match. Lindor decides to take it himself. Dribbling it forward. Lindor still has it. In comes Christian to kind of hook him, but Lindor still has it. Lindor pushing it through traffic. One more before the goal line. Comes in for the cut shot. Leans out, hits the cut shot, pops it into the air and over the back line. Okay, here we go. Off the back line. Pedro. Pedro decides to take it anti-clockwise. Watch right, everybody. Very festive group here down on my right. Horse is coming close. Pedro. Pedro then cuts it in towards the middle. Pedro leans on up and sends it over the halfway point. Kelsey looking beside to see if she can get involved here, but Pedro and Lindor screaming down over the halfway point. Nice backhand there. Gets intercepted by Pedro. Pedro can't pick up the bounce, but in comes Roween. Roween does a nice backhand towards the middle. Gets intercepted by Christian. Christian takes it there for Brinker Hill. Christian looking good, coming for his second goal. Christian leans out for the cut shot. Does a beautiful cut shot towards the goal. It's just sitting there. Everybody screams it on that ball, and wow! Lindor comes in there, clears it, but at the same time, big whistle. There you go. Penalty shot from the spot. Kelsey Roberts puts it through there for Brinker Hill, and that puts them up 5-0. All right, folks. This is not a hockey match. Obviously, it's not cricket either. What I'm making a point about is, please show your support to the team you come here to watch. If you like the white team for San Felipe Elk Grove, show your support and scream out to them. And of course, if you're here for Brinker Hill in the blue, who are clearly in the lead at this point, absolutely give them some more encouragement. Christian Asenea knocks a nice one towards his goal, a little bit to the right now. In comes Lindor in defense. Lindor has the play, taps around to the right. Lindor then does the fake thing like he's going to cut it back in, but takes it right again. Then he leans out. Here come these horses, fast and furious. Who's got it next? Pedro. Pedro and Adam Kaminsky race down the inside. Pedro dribbling it. Goes for the backhand. Nice open shot backhand towards Christian. Christian picks it up. Christian leans out, cuts one in towards there, and heading nicely towards the goal. Here comes Courtney Rose. Courtney Rose chasing him down, coming in for the hook. Christian still has it. One more required, and he'll sink it yet. Christian, oh, he stubs it. Next in the back is Lindor, but that's it. Run over the back line. All right, umpire shouts play. Passes it over here to Courtney. Courtney Rose racing ahead here in the white and orange wraps. Courtney leans out. Goes over the top. Lindor says, no problem, I'm right behind you. Lindor taps it up. Lindor then cuts it in towards the right here. Christian has no play at this point. Lindor's on his own. He's got 30 seconds. He knocks a strong worm burner up towards the goal, but it's a little bit to the right. In comes Pedro. Pedro leans out for the backhand. Pedro decides to take it forward. Takes it across his own goal and goes back the other way. He's now heading south. Pedro leans out, cuts a nice one in towards the middle, but gives it there to Lindor. Lindor leans out, boom! Out! That hurt. Knocks a nice backhand into the back there. Who's next? Next round, ball sitting in the middle there. Pedro digs it out of the beach. Then Lindor on his own. Lindor can score from, but that's it, folks. That's the 32nd end of that chucker. And that's our halfway point here on the four-goal Masters Cup. This is only a four-chucker match at this point, so players racing off, get themselves a quick refreshment, a new fresh pony, and of course we'll be back in just a bit. Folks, welcome back to the second half of the four-goal Masters Cup. Is the match that's going on out there right now. It is Elk Grove San Felipe in the whites versus Brinker Hill Farm in the blue. Here we go. Start of the third chucker or second half of today's first match. So ball in, first out is Pedro. Pedro Magnon on the nice looking gray there. He's wearing a number 4 on his shirt in the dark blue. Pedro still has the play. Pedro on his own, looking around to see who's going to pass this ball to. In comes Corvalan. Corvalan is the other 4-goal player on the San Felipe team. Races down that line. In comes Christian to challenge him too. It's Corvalan's play. Corvalan taps it round. Takes it right. Then cuts across his own goal. He's on his own. Christian just trading right behind him. Corvalan still has it. Just dribbling it forward. Corvalan waiting to see who's going to give this ball to. Corvalan knocks it up at another 20 yards. Corvalan still has the play. In comes Christian. Knocks it back in. And oh, nice pick up there. Pedro picks it up onto himself and off he goes on the gray. Pedro Manuel races towards the goal here for Brinker Hill. One more. Here comes the big neck shot. Nope. Oh, it got me Fox too. He slows it down and dribbles it round. Pedro knocks it through. Pedro hits it towards the goal and oh, just hits it wide and right. Okay, back in play now. Lindor Corvalan, nice strong worm burner straight up towards the middle here. Who picks it up? In comes Courtney Rose and Pedro. Pedro taps it around to the left. Pedro then catches that ball on the right hand side. Watch out folks, this next shot could land in your tailgate. Pedro still has the play. Umpire jumps over the boards and here comes Pedro. Pedro leans out and hits one up towards the middle there looking for Ruin. Ruin comes into that line but so does Christian. Christian Asanera knocks it towards the goal. That's looking good there for Brinker Hill and unfortunately just goes wide to the left and out of play. All right, umpire shot play off the back line. Lindor Corvalan, 4-goal player from Argentina, played a lot of polo here on the Prince of Wales field. Out here playing in the 4-goal Masters Cup for the benefit of the Tony Secura family. Pedro Magnon picks it up on the gray. Heading back south there for Brinker Hill. Knocks one up there. Who gets it? Ruin comes in for defense. Hits a nice backhand there. That gets intercepted by Pedro again. Corvalan then rides up that line. Pushes for it. Oh, look at him push over, but Pedro has it better. Pedro still has it. Leans out. Knocks one, but not straight and not towards the goal mouth and out of play. Alright folks, I'm looking for some Elk Grove San Felipe supporters here. We're in our second half there. Look at that nice big yeah, I hear some whistling over there. That's nice. San Felipe team just sent it over there. Linda Corvalan got it over the halfway point, but intercepted by Pedro. Pedro playing nice defensive for Brinker Hill here today. Pedro Magnon. Nice shot, sends it up towards the middle, but first back is Lindor. Lindor has it. Lindor turns on it. San Felipe Elk Grove, everybody's got to turn around and give him somebody to pass to. Here comes Lindor, he's looking to who he's going to give it to. He doesn't want to give it to Pedro. Pedro is standing here waiting for him on his own. Then Lindor knocks it up. Oh, and first back is, can't quite get to the Ruin. Ruin leans out for the near side but can't get it. Pedro picks it up. Pedro takes it forward. Sends it back the other way. Pedro leans out, he sees Kelsey waiting for it. Kelsey waiting up way out front there, waiting to score. First on it is Christian Asanera. Christian picks it up on his near side and sends it through the beach again. Everybody puts on the brakes. Christian tapping it forward and over the back line and out of play, I think. Nope, still in play. Corvalan has it in the back right hand corner there. Big shot, sends a nice strong one up there looking for RJ. RJ Roberts leans out. RJ, nice defensive backhand towards the middle. Ruin comes in, picks up that line. Nice play, Ruin. Ruin sends it forward over the halfway. Ruin still has it. leans out, gets a third shot, can't get the clean one on it. Then Pedro does the old fake backhand, turns on that nice nifty gray he's got there. Pedro leans out, strong one, up over the halfway. Two teammates, Christian. Christian looks behind him, sees that Courtney is tackling him pretty hard. Then Coverland again. Coverland on his own, nobody to pass to. There's Pedro just waiting for him like a shark in the deep water. Pedro just waiting there. Coverland's got to hang on to it. He doesn't want to give it away. He can't score from here if he wanted to, but he needs to make sure. Leans out, does the big shot, but can't hit it cleanly. He knows it. First back, Pedro and Kaminsky. Kaminsky goes in for the back shot. Instead, knocks it under his pony's foot and gives the line back to Pedro. Pedro on his own. Pedro takes it and comes back, racing down towards the boards here. Pedro on his own. But he sees Coverland just waiting there. Coverland looks behind him. Decides to take it right. Courtney calling for the shot. Coverland still has it. Dribbles it right down. He wants to maintain possession here. He's not going to let this ball go loose this time. Nice pass up to Courtney Rose. But first back, Christian. Christian Astanera knocks it out towards the side there in defense. And because he was defending that back line, he was the last one to hit the ball, i.e. the defender hit the ball over his own back line. So in this case, the white team, San Felipe, will get a 60-yard hit towards the goal. Generally speaking, the ball is placed 60 yards out in line with where it went over the back line. So that's why it's way out to the side there. Jack Murphy just dropped it. Here's a chance, if he can, Lindor Coverland to score. He's going to tee it up just like in golf to try and get a nice clean shot over the top of everybody. Pedro Magnon sitting right in front of the goal mouth. He's probably going to have to lift that stick to catch the ball in the air. Here we go. Lindor Coverland, 4-goal player from Argentina, penalty 6. Beans out. Strong worm burner. Gets intercepted by Christian Asenea. And then over the back line and a whistle. They're doing the same job. It's just done it smoother and professional.
I was nervous to do it. I was like,
Lindor Coverland, nice shot there, 3-goal. Lindor Coverland went for the penalty 3 there. Unfortunately, the umpire blew the whistle as he hit the shot because one of the San Felipe players in white was across the back line. Umpire saw him, so that is an infringement, technical, but it counts. And so he disallowed the goal. No goal there for San Felipe, unfortunately. All right, so from the point of infringement there, Pedro Magnon knocks a strong one up over the halfway point, and off we go again. Brinker Hill heading for the south goal. Lindor Coverland extremely frustrated for missing that because he actually went through the goal mouth, but no count on a technicality. So off we go again. He's had enough of this and races after it. Pedro intercepts him and sends it back the other way on the nice looking gray. Look at her put her ears back and head towards the south goal. Pedro leans out, strokes a nice one. Oh, shanks it right and wide. And there it goes. Umpire shouts play, and he taps it in, and off we go. 7.5 more minutes left of this fourth and final chukker of the 4-goal Masters Cup for the benefit of Tony Sekira. Okay, first back, it is Christian Asanea hits that ball, passes it up nicely to Pedro. Pedro picks it up, but there's the line of the ball to consider there, and Corvalán is waiting right on it. And so he will now get a free shot from the spot in favor of Sanfilippo. Alright, we just got to get our clock in order here. We've got to run off about 20 seconds there of play. If you've been noticing, a period of play in polo is called a chukker. That is the old original Indian word. And in modern day polo, a chukker is 7.5 minutes. The reason we come up with that time, because that's about as much time as a fully trained 12 miles a day of galloping polo pony can handle of running up and down the field at 35 miles an hour. 7.5 minutes, they're done. Then they go off, they're done for the day. And of course, the players play the entire match, but each horse only plays 7.5 minutes worth. So here we go, back in play. Lindo Corvalán, nice strokes run up there to Courtney Rose. Courtney Rose leans on, hits it, but sends it left and out. Of course, if you're new to polo and this is starting to look pretty interesting to you and raising a few eyebrows to the point of you're wanting to learn to ride a horse, or even go on to actually learn to play polo, absolutely, we are always in recruiting mode in this game. As you can imagine, trying to find 7 friends with 6 white horses every Sunday afternoon is quite a task. I joke a little bit there. Actually, to start polo, you do not need 6 white horses. In fact, you only need 1 pony. And even for your first few lessons, for the first 6 months that you might even consider the game, all you need to do is show up at one of our 3 polo schools in the Chicagoland area. We will provide the horses, the instruction, the equipment, and everything else. And if after those initial lessons of 6 or so weeks worth, you decide that you want to continue your passion, absolutely, there's more than enough people happy to help you find a new horse. You only really need 1 or 2 horses your first couple of years. And if you get to the point of wanting to play 8 or 12 goal polo, yes, well, at that point, maybe in 5 years' time, you would want and need 6 horses. So here we go, back in play here, fourth and final chukker, 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Lindor Corvalán has the ball here for Sanfilippo. Lindor tapping it. Lindor still has the play. He waits for Kaminsky to race up there, and he sends it. Unfortunately, into the back of that pony. He comes for the second shot. He still has the play. Leans out. Nice strong one straight up towards the middle there. Rowan races up towards the goal there. Trying to get it. Adam Kaminsky comes in, makes the play. Pedro got his stick in the air, waiting for the whistle. There it is. I couldn't hear it amongst my shouting here, but there was a whistle. Somebody made an infringement on the play right in front of the goal mouth. Umpires are now talking to decide who made the infringement. So there was the infringement committed by Brinker Hill. which gave the advantage for San Felipe Elk Grove. Put your hands together, folks. If you're here for Elk Grove San Felipe, they just scored their first goal on penalty shot there. Congratulations. So back to the middle they come. We've got 5 minutes and 32 seconds left to this chucker. Eddie Martinez is the umpire. Going to throw this ball in. Waiting for Blue to get in the order, and a nice corridor right down the middle of both teams. In goes the ball, and intercepted by Christian Asenea. Christian takes off there for Brinker Hill. Off he goes, and that horse is ready to go to Wisconsin or somewhere. Then slows it down, cuts it in a little bit more, but Lindor, Corvalon, waiting for him. He gets pulled off by Pedro. Says go up front and I'll pass it to you. In comes Ruin to try to hook him, but misses it. Corvalon steals it. Oh, Lindo Corvalon takes off, and off he goes. Over the halfway point. Look at him blast that ball way over the top. But Pedro Magnon's on a pretty fast horse himself. It's a horse race here. In comes Corvalon. Corvalon leans up. Boom! Knocks a clean one towards goal. Please show me that flag. But what's going on? Help me out. Is that a goal or not a goal? No goal. So on the back line there, back in play, Pedro for Brinker Hill brings it back in. Leans out. Big shot straight up the middle there for Christian. Christian Asenea opens that horse up and off he goes. In comes Courtney. He's playing him for the hook. Tries to catch it. Then it is Ruin. In comes Pedro right behind him. Ruin puts in the backhand. Nice play there. He passes it to Lindo Corvalon. Here comes Lindor. He's on his own this time. He's not messing around. Lindor has the play. One more required and he could sink it. He puts on the brakes waiting to play Christian for the foul. But Christian's played this game before. He knows just what he's doing. Lindor Corvalon has it. Lindor Corvalon has it. Taps it one more time. It's looking up. Goes the flag there. Lindor Corvalon, second goal of the afternoon, brings it up 5-2 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Okay, back to the middle they go. Remember, we changed sides. Brinker Hill now heading south. Whites, San Felipe just headed south. They are now heading towards the north goal. In goes the ball. Out to the back. Who's got it? Corvalon. Corvalon steals it. Off he goes towards the middle. Corvalon still has it. He's hungry for another one. He's getting pretty good at this. Corvalon has it again. Takes it through the beach and now look at him fly. Corvalon is not messing around. Tip, tap, tip. One more. Oh, taps it out of the sky. One more. Boom, bang, boom, and up goes the flag. Elk Grove, San Felipe. If you're here to support them guys, they are catching them fast. Score is 5-3 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Players race back to the middle. San Felipe Elk Grove team definitely got their bounce back. Here they come. They're now heading to the south goal. In goes the ball. Who's got it? It is Ruin. Ruin pushes it. Corvalon says off it. I got the ball. Corvalon calls them all off. Then who's got it now? Pedro. Pedro passes it up nicely to Christian. Christian Asenea leans out. Does the near side neck shot. Gets it, but hits it wide and out of play. Okay, back in play. Lindo Corvalon. We just crossed the 2-minute mark. Knocks it up to the 30-yard. Corvalon brings it up. Corvalon on that nice looking bay there with the white face. Corvalon, oh, hits a divot, turns back on it. Not sure what the infringement was. It looked like a divot to me, but maybe the umpire saw something else.
Beyond Shades is your exclusive Hunter Douglas gallery. Our Hunter Douglas window fashions provide beauty, safety, and functionality at the sound of your voice or the touch of a button. Beyond Shades will help you find the perfect Hunter Douglas solution for every window. Call for your free design consultation and take advantage of this special offer today. Beyond Shades for Hunter Douglas. Beautiful window fashions with impeccable service and the best value.
penalty 4 here. Pedro Magnon for Brinker Hill, circling his nice dark pony. Here he comes. Penalty 4 for Brinker Hill. One shot, leans out, scuds it. Boom, nice strong one. Up goes the flag, and that's a score. That puts them ahead 6-3 for Brinker Hill Farm. Okay, back to the middle they are. 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Eddie Martinez gonna throw the ball in. In it goes, intercepted by Adam Kaminsky. Then RJ Roberts pushes it forward. Lindor has it. Lindor brings it towards the announcer stand, taps it around to the right. Lindor still has it, cuts it in towards the middle. Lindor then takes it left, then steals it. Off he goes, puts in the weapon. Here we go. Lindor leans out. Here comes the big cut shot. What's he gonna do with it? Decides to slow it down. He's still tapping it. Lindor Kovalan taking towards the goal. Oh, bouncing ball gets the better of him and rolls it over the back line and out of play. All right, here we go. Back in play. Pedro Magnon, 30 seconds left here of this chucker. Taps it up 10 yards. Then goes to the big shot. Lines it up there towards the McMurtry tent. Lindor Kovalan brings it in. Lindor Kovalan dribbles it under the horses. Takes it back the other way. Leans out. Big shot. Knocks a strong one there. Pedro knows it's coming and he ducks for it. In comes Ruin. Ruin, here's your chance to score, buddy. One more. Boom! Knocks it. Ruin left feet. Knocks it towards the goal. Up it goes. But it does not cross the line. Unfortunately, that is not a goal. And that ends the chucker, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together. That is the end of our 4-goal Masters Cup, which goes to Brinker Hill Farm in the blue. A big thank you for all your support and patronage here today, and of course to the benefit of the Tony Sekira family. I see 1, 2, 3. We're missing. We need one. There he is. Lindor is up there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead with our runners-up today. 6-3 was the score. The San Felipe Alta Grove team. Thanks very much to Tony Sekira's grandchildren will be doing this presentation of trophies. And playing for that team today was Roween Ruffian, Kendra Panhausen, Courtney Rose, Lindor Novisha Corvalan, and Adam Kaminsky. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Cindy Sekira presenting these trophies there to her grandchildren there and passing them on to the players. You guys want to get a picture with your team? Yeah? All right, very nice. Okay, and now the winners of the 4-goal Masters Cup goes to Brinker Hill Farm, everybody, in the dark blue. Congratulations, and today's presenters to the winners of the 4-goal Masters Cup, Cindy, Molly Seagull, and of course, son Matt Sekira will be presenting here, and Cindy up front there also. And team members here in the number 1 spot, Kelsey Roberts, congratulations. Number 2, RJ Roberts. Beg your pardon, I've got this wrong. Whole afternoon. RJ is actually wearing the number 2 shirt. RJ Roberts. Christian Asiena played with the number 2 shirt. and Pedro Manion playing in the number 4 today for Brinker Hill Farm. Thank you. All right, so we pass in the big cups since they actually won the 4-Goal Masters Cup and get a picture of them with the big cup. There we go. Cindy Secura is going to present this one right in the middle there to the 4-Goal Masters Cup. Cindy, thank you. Well, yeah, it weighs a bit. Congratulations again, Brinker Hill Farm, Kelsey Roberts, R.J. Roberts, Christian Asanea, and Pedro Manion. Win the 4-Goal Masters Cup Tony Secura Benefit 2020. All right, folks, I'm going to call that a pretty successful 2020 Tony Secura Benefit, our 4th annual one. Again, a big thank you for everybody coming out and showing such good support. We look forward to seeing you again next year for the same event. Good night. My name is Rob Wilkinson. Safe travels.
The Oak Brook Polo Club would like to thank all of our 2020 season sponsors and partners for their continued support.